My name is Woody Brandom. I am from Sam Houston State. I grew up in Corona, California, and I am a NFL draft prospect of the 2020 NFL Draft. It was a great time attending Sam Houston State University. Starting off my college career, I obviously went to Montana State, so going to a smaller area like Bozeman and Huntsville, I acclimated pretty well. And I always kind of enjoyed the smaller college town vibe. My experience playing football there was great. I met a lot of really good people, a lot of close friends that I have from Sam Houston State now that I'll probably have for the rest of my life. I met a lot of people on the way, even outside of football, and everything there was awesome. I loved it. My favorite game at Sam Houston State, there's a few good ones, but the best one I'd say was my last game against Houston Baptist. I was able to score my first touchdown as a Bearcat in the last game of the season, so that was pretty fun. The NFLPA Bowl was phenomenal. From when I first got there, there was so much that was available to me, like drinks, protein, food, hospitality, and then throughout the week, the practice, the film was very informational, and I feel like I learned a lot. My position coach, Coach Chris Cooley, was a great coach, along with Coach Hugh Jackson was a really good coach as well. I feel like I learned a lot from them, and I think it taught me a lot going into this NFL draft. Yeah, I met with a few teams, with I'd say about 15 teams, and we had really good conversations. My pro day was canceled, but I was fortunate enough to be at a facility that was able to record all my pro day activities. So we have all that downloaded, all that saved up, ready to send out to teams. With this whole COVID-19 deal, it's been kind of a hectic roller coaster. Just trying to stay focused, trying to train every day, trying to run every day. And I've been talking to a few teams outside of this whole deal, but come draft day, I really don't know what to expect. I'm just trying to work as hard as I can. And when a team calls, and then that's what happens. A normal day for me would be to wake up at 8:30, roll around in bed for about 9 minutes, snooze, and then I'll get up, heat up some breakfast, go lift at 10 o'clock, and then after the lift, I'll do some routes, some field work, and then I'll come home and maybe just lay around on the couch, maybe ice bath if I'm feeling a little sore. And then usually I have some bands that we just bought. So like hit some curls, hit some like chest work. So like today after this, me and my dad are gonna pick up some dumbbells from his high school. And we're just gonna hit a chest workout today as well. So yeah, just working out, eating 3,000 calories a day, trying to stay and maintain my weight at 255, and just trying to excel. My dad was my coach for my entire high school career. Right now, he just recently retired from coaching, still teaching, but just recently retired. And so he's really enjoying his break right now, after 25 plus years of coaching every single season in a row. My dad has helped me prepare tremendously. I mean, throughout high school, this dude was no joke. Like, you knew if he was your coach, you weren't going to be missing any reps. You weren't going to be slacking on the field because this dude was going to call you out on it. So I learned from a very early age that if you're going to play football, you got to play with your 100% with everything you got. And so throughout my college career, I tried to mimic everything that I've learned in high school and tried to get better in college. And now that I have this opportunity to make it to the pros, I'm going to take what he's taught me throughout my career and try to just go full force and try to make a name for myself and make a team, a 55-man roster now. I'm just going to try to work as hard as I can. Well, I really like to shoot like shotguns and like skeet and trap and all that. So whenever I can, there's a shooting range not far from here. Me and my dad, or me and some friends would go out to the shooting range and buy some clays and just shoot and have fun, drink some beer, and just hang out with the boys. It's a good time. The way I would describe my style of play, if someone hadn't seen me before, would be like if they were seeing me for the first time, I would want them to think that I'm tenacious, that I finish plays, that I'm reliable, that I can play multiple positions. I'd want them to see that I am durable, that wow, this dude could take a hit and keep going. He does, nothing phases him. Wow, that dude's a beast. Like, that's what I want people to see. With my blocking, man, I would have to say George Kittle. I mean, my focus in just dominating the person in front of me. Like, I see a lot of myself in George Kittle. Like with finishing blocks, getting pancakes, making big plays. I think George Kittle right now is the best in the business. And if I could play like anybody, I'd want to play like George Kittle. He's an older player. One of the players that's helped me throughout this draft would be his name is Glen Parker. He played for the Bills and the Giants way back, went to a few Super Bowls. He's one of my dad's best friends. They went to college together, and he's been just letting me know just to keep working. And, he congratulated me on my good stuff from my pro day. He's just trying to stay on top of me and just trying to keep me going and keep me focused. And it's been a big blessing. So I want NFL fans to know that I'm willing to do anything to make a team, whether it's playing tight end, whether it's playing fullback, special teams. I want them to know that I could do it all, and that every time I'm on the field, I'm going to try to put my 100% effort into everything. I'm just going to try to make plays, and I'm going to hit, and I'm just going to make plays. And hopefully they'll be able to see that.